guys, it's Bren, and I'm here to review Honey Vanilla, otherwise maybe known as You're the Bee's Knees, but the scent is Honey Vanilla. And this first came out in the House of Blues collection, blue and white packaging over the summer, and then they re-released it in this hideous packaging. So I had passed on this for a while. It's not a brand new release, and normally when I get a candle and it's been out for a while, I might not even review it because maybe nobody really cares about this one anymore. But I hadn't talked to you guys in a while, particularly about anything Candle or Bath & Body Works related. I was kind of in a drought, and that's sort of the reason I picked this up too, just because like I was in the mood for something new, and I finished fall test candles. We have winter test candles coming soon. I don't know if I'll be going to get those or not. It will all just depend. But in the meantime, normally I would have like some fall body care reviews and stuff like that to talk about with you, but I've been very underwhelmed with everything else that's come out. The first wave of fall body care, I posted my thoughts on Instagram. I was mainly intrigued by the caramel apricot, but it was very chemically for me. And then it just kind of dried down to like a vague sweetness. Not impressed. I didn't think the spice pumpkin cider body care was as good as last year's either. So we have another wave of fall body care with pumpkin cupcake and some other new scents coming out. Maybe I'll have a review on some of those. I don't know. I haven't smelled them yet. But anyway, while we're in this little drought, I figured why not review this since it's new to me. And it's not like that old, but like I said, it first came out this summer. I got this because I returned 4 of the candles that I got in fall test. I went in there and took back one of my almonds because I bought 3 and I kept 2 because I kind of like it, but not as much as I thought I would. And then both Hey Honeys went back, didn't like those, and Warm Apple Pie went back for not throwing. I decided to keep all 3 Harvest Pear. I don't know if that was the right decision or not, but I made one of those in exchange anyway and decided to finally try this, even though the first time I passed on it, it was because the packaging was so ugly, and then I passed on this packaging a couple times too before I finally decided to get it because it's just so ugly. I don't really mind the quotables candles in general, the ones that just have sayings on them. Like, I don't mind this one. I don't give it any points for creativity at all, but I'm okay with like simplistic, you know, like this. But I don't know, for some reason I just think this one is very gross. It's like drab. I don't like the colors. I don't like anything about it. I don't really think that's a very cute saying. Funny enough, I think what they're trying to do with this is like make candles that you want to give on certain occasions. So like there's one that says congratulations. If someone's getting married and you want to get them a candle, you might think, I'm going to get them a Bath & Body Works candle because they have one that says congratulations. But actually the other day my mom was getting a candle for my cousin's fiance for her shower and was calling me and we were talking about what scent to get. Hot Cocoa and Cream is the one I recommended. But it didn't pop into my mind or my mom's mind, who was at the store, to get the one that says congratulations. So I don't know if that's working for them or not, or if it's just an easy way to like throw out some packaging really quick without putting much into it and not having to hire a really good graphic designer. But this one is so ugly. I hate having it because it's just so ugly. But let's talk about the scent. The scent is actually better than I expected. When I first smelled this, aside from the House of Blues packaging not appealing to me, I passed on it because I thought it would be a really light scent. And then I started hearing from various feedback from other people. Some said it was strong, some said it was light. I just had to try it for myself. And actually, I found the strength and throw of this candle to be right around a 6, like better than average. Definitely better than I expected for this type of scent. So not great and outstanding. First time I burned it, it was actually probably a 7. It was a little stronger, but on subsequent burns, it's been more like around a 6, but still better than average. So that's good. And as far as what it smells like, so, got a lot of comparisons to white chocolate with this, and I agree with that. I think it does smell a lot like a piece of white chocolate. But if we're going to break it down further, and if we're going to talk about honey and vanilla, because the notes are rich vanilla, warm tonka bean, and wildflower honey, I do feel like this is somewhat similar to their general vanilla scents, like frosted cupcake, buttercream icing, all of those that they put out. I don't like any of those, though. There's something about their general vanilla that is always bitter to me. You know, buttercream icing, I remember trying to burn that one when it was called that, and it just has like a poison. I don't know, something about it I don't like. And This kind of smells like that, but then with honey, and for some reason that makes it okay for me. It kind of sweetens it up and takes that bitterness or whatever it was that I was getting with the other types of scents out. So it's kind of like the frosted cupcake slash buttercream icing slash vanilla from the Elements collection that failed test, and all the other plain, pretty much plain vanilla scents they put out that are all repackaged under different names. It's sort of like that, but then like sweeter with something that you can imagine is honey. But when it comes together, it smells very much like white chocolate. It's very much just a sweet dessert type scent without being bakery. It's some kind of sweet, like if you like sweet scents, but you don't necessarily like scents that smell like a bread or a cake or a crust or anything like that, then this would be up your alley because it's just a general vague desserty sweetness. And I think you could think honey and vanilla, but had I smelled this candle with a blindfold on and I didn't know what it was called and I had never smelled this before, I don't know that I would have picked out those two things. Maybe vanilla, but probably I would have said something like white chocolate. But I do like the scent. I will not repurchase it in this packaging because I don't love the scent. If this came out in a cuter packaging that was more my thing, then maybe I would repurchase it in the future, but it's not as weak as I thought. So it's worth a shot. If you like it on cold, what I will say is that it smells very much the same burning. So there's not a big variation. Expect it to smell the same as it does on cold when it's burning. So that's always good. You don't like it when they trick you and switch, like with Harvest Pear, where it was just not as good burning. But anyway, what do you guys think of this packaging? Maybe somebody out there likes it, and that's fine. This is just my opinion. I don't know why I don't like this one so much, but I just don't. So anyway, that's my review of Honey Vanilla. And like I said, maybe I'll be back with winter test candles. I just don't know. Every time test candles come out, I wait until I see the list of what they all are, except this last time I did and I went on the first day. But I knew for fall it was going to be worth it. But for winter, what I'll do is I'll wait and I'll see what they are. And then if I decide there's enough that are new, non-repackages that I'm just so curious about that I want to go, maybe I'll make the trip. Otherwise, I'm sure I will have something to talk. I hope I will have something to talk about with you guys soon. If you've been following me on Instagram, you know I've been talking a lot about my asthma lately, and I've had to cut out wallflowers completely, so that's why I haven't had any wallflower reviews. I just can't even plug one of those in anymore. But I've had to cut out all like recreational burning. I'm only burning for reviews now and not like between reviews. But I don't want to stop burning for reviews because I love this channel and I love the community and I love doing the reviews and I love the excitement over the new candles. And burning them doesn't bother me too much. It's nothing like what a wallflower does. So it's okay. It's all about finding that balance. You know, I mean, my cat bothers my asthma too, but I'm not going to get rid of my cat. Just like I'm not going to get rid of this channel and this reviewing and everything. But it's all about balance, and I've made some dietary changes very recently that seem to be really helping, which is really exciting. So hopefully I'll get back to burning more soon. But thanks for watching. Let me know what you think of this candle. Follow me on Instagram @CandlesAndMusic. Later.